Going, 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 going live.
Live.
I was going to go higher there, but not right now. Apparently no one is here yet.
Wow. So it's like you're just going to have to take over the whole stream then.
Yeah. We can just sit in the back and chill out.
Yeah. That would be great. Imagine we got to be the audience and just heckle.
Or watching us two idiots just going.
That'd be really funny. No, what would be really funny is if we actually watched our own stream and heckled ourselves.
I'd talk over it. It's just like, oh, these two idiots again. I was going to say something a lot more.
Does that work job?
No, I was going to say an awful lot more powerful.
Okay.
There. It began with an F, but not in the chat. So there you go.
Oh, so it's got something going on tomorrow. Like, I know everyone's really active, and I find it hard to join in with what everyone is doing.
All right. Hey, tonight you can join me over at twitch.tv. We're going to be playing Second Chance tonight on stream. So
okay,
it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
That's pretty fun, actually.
Yeah, and it works really well on stream as well. So because all you need is a 9x9 grid, and done.
We were playing that in the hotel lobby with the girls when it first came out, and over Easter. And these two elderly women came over and asked us what we were doing because they thought we were crafting, which I thought was really interesting. Because we were drawing and filling in and cross hatching and stuff. But I was like, that's cool. I love it when a game gets people's piques their curiosity and they want to know what's going on.
Yeah, and it doesn't even need to be like a big, it doesn't need to be like a mega city or whatever. Mm-hmm. This huge plastic behemoth in the middle of the table. It's just sort of like, oh, what are they doing? It's it's a nice thing. Good morning, Ken. Of course, Ken. Welcome. Mm-hmm. Hope you are doing all right. So what have you been up to? Any thrills, any spills in the 2 days since I last spoke to you?
I feel like lots of little things have been happening. I was trying to think. So I was playing Blank with my daughter, just testing some of the new, the slight changes in it. So just trying to get that right and debating whether we should actually try that. I know it's a kind of weird one to play on stream, but I think it might be worth doing with the cards that will be in the new 2.0 version. Just to see how they work. So I'm waiting for Winnie to artwork them before, because they're basically hand done at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of working pretty well. I took out and I set up our future game, but Keelan's was feeling unwell, so she kind of bailed on that. So I'll have a go at playing it two-handed or solo or something, just to kind of refresh myself in Faraway Valley.
Oh, okay. No idea what you're referring to there. It's like, what? Oh, yeah, that thing that I made.
And then signed up for the game mentoring, mentor. I can't really, and in writing the profile, I was like, okay, maybe I do know more stuff than I give myself credit for.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like what? It's an 8-page Google Doc thing that you fill out, and that sounds like it's a whole lot of questions, but it's not really. It's just like a few bits and bobs. But it does, you fill out and it makes you think like, oh, actually, maybe I am competent.
So I wrote up then after playing Test of Honor earlier in the week, I kind of went through the document and just revised it based on and clarifying some of the kind of rules for that. Downloaded and printed out Rangers of Shadowkeep to give that a try.
Like the busiest man ever. I mean,
when I was over in the studio, I just kind of had that print in the background.
Oh Jesus! So, how many pages is that?
Well, I did it in the most compact way possible.
Okay.
So it's 50 pages. So it's actually 200 pages of content.
Yeah.
And looking at that again for the solo kind of campaign aspect, And I actually think that could work quite well with Untold. I think actually over above a D&D and some other things, I think that could work with the kind of combat and some of the tests in a very kind of streamlined way. So against post, it's not that much.
Dude, look, I went to the shop yesterday. That's it. It's like you're making us all look bad.
Well, see, after talking to Tim, I'm kind of like, man, I'm sitting on my arse all day. So I think it's all just swings and roundabouts.
I guess. I mean, Tim is, as he has admitted himself, ADD as anything. So it just looks like he's doing an awful lot a lot of the time.
Maybe
he's just buzzing around like a hummingbird. Yeah. Next show, Rory will play the bagpipes.
Play the drums badly. So yeah, I was kind of teasing this for you then as well, Michael, that these came in.
Yeah, baby.
So I'll meet you later and give you them. And
I'm going outside, but I've got to go buy some blueberries. Oh, nice.
So I decided, just again supporting Fanboy 3, but also that's got like the solo rules, and then that's kind of got like a campaign mode. So I'm kind of hoping to play the two of them together and see how that works.
I find it really interesting that you sort of like bought into Shards of Infinity, because you weren't blown away by it initially.
Yeah.
Like when we played it at the office, you were not sort of like, OMG, this is like the next big thing.
Yeah. But for solo, it's quick to set up and it's quick to play. Like the rule, how you manage the AI is really straightforward. Really. But it still makes you have to think about what you're doing on your turn. And it's that, I think it's that whole thing of that thing of just enough. Like, I don't like the packaging. I don't like the fact that the stuff doesn't fit in the box. But I think, like Ken's saying, is the combination of new cards and the rules for solo play, and then potentially this campaign aspect of it. If I'm looking for a quick game and I don't necessarily want to sit down and play Marvel Champions, which admittedly is quick in its own right, this is even quicker to set up and play. And I think because you're only playing like essentially with kind of one character, you could stick all of that stuff into a compact box and have it with you as well.
I mean, would you?
Actually, yes. So Ken, sorry, well, he's posted. He said he'd made cards to replace the giant player boards. That's exactly what I do, and I would use dice. That's the change I need to make, is just get rid of those player boards and use dice to track the stats, because it'll make the game more compact. So it's got a lot of game in a small space as well.
That's cool. I mean, would you sort of like, once, I know this is a freaking pipe dream considering the news has come out today, but once we're sort of back to a vague normality, would you go back and say, hey, we should play this as a group, or is it just going to be forever a solo game in your head?
I'd have to check. I mean, I'd give it a try and see. I think a lot of those games struggle in terms of targeting other people, because it used to be you would target a player, and so it was very easy to gang up on them. Like, obvious problem with that. So I don't know if I think they changed it then so that when you attack, you target everybody. When you deal damage to everybody, which I think is a better kind of compromise on it. So I don't know. I'll see. I'm happy enough to try it as solo for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I would give it another shot in a group setting, just to see if the changes that have been introduced, and like the new cards and the that switch to multiple people getting whacked, changes it enough to make it more appealing. I think
I'd still probably choose Ashes with pre-built decks quicker than I would pick that. But because the cards are kind of the same for everybody, it's an easy one to teach a group and start playing it as well.
On the subject of Ashes, did you go in for Reborn?
Yes, I've put my name down for it, myself and Stefanos.
Isn't that like out now, or at least on the way?
It got delayed.
Oh, okay.
Shipping, but it is up on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh,
so I'll probably try and play a bit with Stefanos there.
As well. If it's on TTS, I would maybe give it a shot.
Yep.
See how it is.
Have you played it before?
No, so I would need some tutoring.
I'd be happy to teach you.
Yeah, cool. I'm trying to think what I've done. Like I said, I went to the shop yesterday. That was a thrill. I have somehow managed to get a cold, which is great. Like I was saying before we started, I've been outside for like 8 minutes in the last week, and I'm just sort of like snotty and horrible. Which is a delight for everybody.
And you kind of hinted at it, but yeah, the news came out that we're under lockdown until March now.
At least March the 5th.
Which I think is actually the right thing to do.
Oh yeah,
or the smart thing to do.
I agree. I am losing my mind. It's like the old therapy song. I'm losing my mind and I feel it going. But it is the right thing to do. Yeah, for sure. I want this over and done with as much as anybody else and everybody else. And what's nice is actually Northern Ireland is actually ahead of the other nations in the percentage of people that have been vaccinated, which is really cool. But yeah, it's I just want to do things, When the highlight of your day is, oh, there's a new Pringles flavor. That ain't no life, baby. There was a new Weezer song this morning. Oh, and a new WandaVision. I watched WandaVision. That was cool.
I'm going to watch it later with the family. I was so excited. I thought yesterday was Friday, and I was like, we're going to get to watch WandaVision. And then Neve was like, no, it's Thursday. I was like, no. World.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think so. It comes on at I think 8 a.m. local time here in the UK. And I just don't want anybody spoiling anything for me. And thankfully, my various social media feeds have been pretty good. But there's always the danger that there's going to be one person who says that little bit too much, and I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible. But then I'll watch it again later with Steph. So it's like, and then I'll watch like 9 million different breakdown videos. Oh, these are all the Easter eggs that you missed.
Aquasilis is I love throwbacks, talking about playing some hug games. I am still thinking about how do we make a hug related game.
That's that spin-off. I'd like the logo to be exactly the same as the Hub Games logo that we have up there in the top corner, but with like a hastily scrawled G in crayon in like red or something on top of it, top of the B.
You could actually do something amazing with the U, a bit enfolding something else. So it's like looking down and it hugging something.
Oh, that would be delightful. Holding on would be the perfect hug game, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I tell you what I was doing. So, my stream yesterday, I was doing some very light. I was not feeling super hot, so I was doing some very light research, thinking about, is it possible to make a game built around the potato famine?
I was thinking the same thing yesterday.
There you go.
Because, sorry, keep going. I'll tell you what I was
thinking. No. Literally, it's just sort of like how it's the usual question. It's like, how do I do it in an interesting, compelling gamified way, but also be respectful? And it led to some really, really interesting points in the chat, and it was a really good discussion for like an hour and a half, which was it was really cool. And I then spent a big chunk of the rest of the day just sort of reading, and refreshing my mind on history that you're not exactly taught when you go to a school in the UK.
So I'm going to ask the chat, like, what's your thought on a game based around, and I would actually change the name, because we were talking about this yesterday, to The Great Hunger, and there's a reason for that. So yeah, would a game around that theme be of interest? Anyway, so I'll put that out there. So yeah, I was thinking the same thing, because about, there's so many, I guess at the moment some people draw comparisons between the Irish slavery, Biden. So this all spawned out from a conversation that Biden has referenced he has ancestors from Mayo in Galway, and this was reported in, I think, the Telegraph in the UK, and how Biden being from Mayo was a good thing for UK relationships. We're like, oh my god. And I said, well, technically Mayo was part of the UK at the time that his ancestors left.
True.
But the reasons for leaving it might not kind of jive too well. And so I was thinking about this, and then the way some people compare, the Irish indentureship to, black slavery. They're not the same thing, but they try to draw parallels. At the same time, I think it's an interesting point in history that hasn't been covered in the game. So there could be a form of, I think the thing would be, you'd have to learn something about what it was, the choices that had to be made in that time would be the important factor. And it's trying to figure out how you focus on that aspect. Actually, so off the top of my head, I would start to look at like a village or community, maybe about the destruction of that. Like, so how you hold it together in the face of the diminishing choices that you have available to you as well. Because I think that would be the most human way, I think, to look at it. It's like in the village where that person goes off on their trip and explores. That idea of like every time you see someone going, that's a generation lost by that. It's some element of that I think would be maybe an interesting way.
I am always intrigued when we talk about stuff like this, because my thoughts went very much more on a macro scale. So like you are dealing with the whole, you're dealing with stuff happening in the whole country over the course of 10 years. And one thing that came up was the idea of having basically London, like Westminster, as a deck, this monolithic thing that you have no control over, that's just going to keep on taking and taking and taking. And then I had, I was doing some reading up about sort of like, transportation networks in Ireland, and like well, no, it's weird because like the first.
I'm just going like it's so funny. Yeah,
it's completely different to what you think of. But yeah, it's like so the first train networks were built just before before the famine happened, and they were being built during the famine as well. So it would have been a way to sort of like transport food and resources much easier across the country if the British hadn't just been taking them all. So yeah, sorry, my mom is ringing, but yeah, I'll give her a call later.
She's like, her ears are burning, as they say.
She's going, why are you talking about our ancestors now?
But I think you can still do the two things, because I kind of have a concern. Like I've played Freedom, and the fact that the pieces are little cubes kind of lose it for me. And I was saying this to Jason, like if you're going to have a game about slavery, I think you need some graphic representation that these are human beings. And so I think if you're doing the famine, it's very easy to abstract it out, and it's also very easy to, like, I don't know if the game becomes fun if like you've got the obvious bad guy in it. If you're going to do that, you have to be working against that in some way. And I think a nice way to do that would be to contrast that macro. So there's these decisions coming that are totally generalized, but you're looking at it from this very small, focused perspective, because you're contrasting the broadness of those decisions and the uncaring aspect of it affecting a tight knit community. Because if you looked at like Connemara or somewhere and how that got decimated, I think that could be a really interesting way of comparing and contrasting the two things.
No, I mean it's very much early days, and it's a big rabbit hole to go down. And I mean, it looks like folks in chat, well, most of them were watching yesterday anyway, but it looks like there's at least interest in playing it. Whatever we would do with it. So eventually down the line, maybe we shall see. And yes, you are very right, Ken. My mother does indeed have a very deep voice. Just imagine me, but like 3 octaves higher.
And bigger.
And yes, I am 3 octaves bigger. We'll see. All right, we can do this thing.
Yeah. So just kind of a quick update in that respect. We were chatting with the DG Sprite team, checking their blessing on the changes, so they're all on board with this. I think so. We're kind of looking at a way to push these out under a kind of excuse me, like a variant heading. But yeah, I think it's all good. We just got to, I think, stress test it a little bit more. So, but now that they're on board, I can kind of share it out quietly with some people to get some feedback before we actually write it up, and put it out on BGG.
Yeah, and you mentioned before we started, before we went live, hey, we could push it out as like a memo from Adventure. Keep it in the theme of the daily bulletin sort of thing, and it's like, here's a new bulletin. You can play this way, that sort of thing. That would be pretty cool. Aqua, yes, is the answer to that. So there you go. All right, so
he doesn't like to talk about it.
Yeah, it's a bit hard on the family. So what I've done, just go back to camera 1. There we go. I have stacked the deck a little bit because we didn't actually get a lot of interaction with the Thieves when we tried it on Monday. So I have stacked the deck a little bit. So I basically took a bunch of cards and threw some Thieves into them on the common deck. And they are, we're definitely going to get at least a couple of them. So we'll see how that'll go. I'm just interested to see how the previewing aspect, the tapping a member of staff and investigating is going to go.
So I think the term busying is what I would use for it, because it captures that idea of it. So when you busy the staff, you just rotate them.
Cool. All right. Well, I lost last time, so I guess that means I go first. Let's give it a bit of a shuffle, and then draw. Not deal. All right, so that's what I've got to work with to begin with. And let's have a look at today's daily bulletin. All right, cash injection. The CEO of Valdi 4 just come out of hibernation, invested in adventure marts in your area. Use this windfall wisely. So we get 4 coins apiece.
Yeah. Sorry, Ken is just up to his normal jokes online.
Same as it ever was. I was watching Robotron earlier, Robert who does the Dark Room, and it was a festival of dad jokes, and all I could think of was Ken would be in his element there.
This is completely side note as we're playing, but I'd actually been looking into some indie games on the Switch, like the top 5 games for last year, and Eichenfell showed up, which looks, I mean, the fact the theme song is just like so Steven Universe. It looks pretty neat. I might, because like I still obviously haven't played Slay the Spire or Hades.
Mhm.
And then I saw this and I was like, oh man, I really got to start picking up some of those games and just spending a little time with each one.
I would suggest you do. I know you find it hard to find the time for it, because you have a lot of things pulling yourself in a lot of different directions. But they're good. It's not just playing board games that will make us better at making games. It is playing, game stuff that will make us better as well.
That's what I had. It's a quote from Richard Garfield that always stuck with me, was like, just play as much different stuff as you can. So I try to do that, but yeah, I'm just worried I'm going to fall down a rabbit hole with.
I haven't played Iconfell, but it is on Xbox Game Pass and it is downloaded on our system. So maybe that'll be this weekend's game du jour, game du weekend. All right, let's have a look. Let's see.
Should I play
that game again?
So yeah, Zay, I will play it. Just
actually, yeah, you would probably enjoy it.
So I'd probably be even worse than Michael, just pointing out.
Apparently, I'm not bad at it. I'm just worried about disappointing people. All right, so I am going to.
Oh, I've just come to terms with that.
Banish that so I can pick up the Nightmare Catcher as a freebie.
Okay. Let me see.
So yeah, Michael was not bad, apparently. Like I said, we had a big discussion about it, and I was like, I just felt like I was constantly disappointing people.
I'll take the Dragonberry Blast.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'll hire the follower. Why the heck not? It'll cost me 2. Join me, my friend. Okay. That. Yeah. So Clayton Ken made the mistake of the first game day teasing Michael, as we always do, which led to him thinking he was bad at the game rather than the truth, that Ken and Clay are horrible people. Not just making that up, they literally said that, so there you go. All right. You got the good and charming table, huh?
Well, I figured I'm going to get at least one purchase this round.
Yeah. I'm going to spend a further 3. I'm going to hire Crystal. Not stuff for you.
Oh, that's fine. I can deal with that.
Okay.
See you, Ken. Catch you later.
I'm going to spend another 2. Like so. I'm going to pick up the Bloodwood Wand. It's all good. Now, are you going to buy the Shrine of the Kaiju, or are you going to start a sale?
I think I'll start a sale.
Okay.
And I will play the Dragonberry Blast.
Okay, so you get 2 actions. So let us remember that.
So my first one will be that.
All right, it's a good squire. They're looking for red items, and they've got 5 whole coins in their pocket.
Okay, so I will start with that 3.
Okay, I'll bump that up to a 5.
Okay, you can have it.
Okay, so those get discarded. They come to me, and I get 5 coins.
Then I'll start my second action.
Yep, which I guess is going to be another sale.
Yep.
All right, Vanguard. Got 7 coins, looking for reds and blues. So martial and magic. And you're going to fight a skill token if you are glorious and victorious.
2.
I mean, I can beat that. There's 3.
That's 4.
Okay, that's all yours then.
Okay. 1, 3. So that's 4, 5. Ooh, tough call.
I'll sell something else.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to win the next.
I don't know, man. We never know what's going to be.
Yeah, I know.
Under there, that's the problem.
But you've got 4 cards.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to just take the money from this. So that's 7 for me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So those 2 actions done.
No, and I get that, and I get that.
You do. Should put that down there. Okay, let's think about this. I'm going to wait. Screw it. All right, I'm going to spend 4.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to get the Shrine of the Kaiju. I'm going to take something off the top instead. And it is... Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Well, I made a bit of a loss on that, but hey, that's okay.
So, Aquasolus, do you mean that someone sent you Adventure Mart?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is a solo
variant.
There is, and I wonder if our changes to the rules would integrate with that as well, or make any change.
I think they would, but not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be fine.
Okay.
Are you going to go for the final sale?
Well, there's not much else I can do, really.
True.
Curses.
All right. Thief time.
They want the busiest store flips face down their highest cost fixture if they cannot lose 2. So I've got 1 customer.
You got 7.
Value of 7.
And I got a value of 5, so that's you.
It's me, and I flip that over, which I don't mind, actually. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be using it. I think that's Swindler. Okay, and they've got magical and exotic. So that won't work. So I'll just go in with my hand, which is 3.
All right, what have I got?
You've got to be able to beat 3.
What's after greens and blues? So I can do 3. I can do 5. Which, yeah, can you go higher than that?
No.
Okay. All right. So that goes back into my hand. Those get ridded of.
Mm-hmm.
That boy comes to me, and that gets me a whole 4 coins. Woo, woo. Where's all your money, Rory? Oh, there it is. I see.
Yeah. So what game is Exodus? Zate? I don't think I know that one. Is it a sci-fi game? Or is it a biblical game? Because to me, it's going to go one way or the other.
Apparently, it's a party game.
What?
But that doesn't sound like... That's not a very party game type.
Sounds like a religious party game.
That's it. Can you keep as many of your followers as you pass through the desert?
Well, yeah, sorry. Even worse to think of it like a kind of conga line.
All right, let's get some cards. I'm going
to get rid of both of mine.
Draw all of those into my hand. then that means I need to do a shuffle and setup. Draw 1. Okay.
Cool. Just go back to Rangers of Shadowdeep as a point of conversation. It actually kind of was prompted by Jeremy Howard talking about it. And I've been supporting a Patreon for quite a while, a couple of years now, and I keep meaning to end it. But I'll do it when I finish downloading everything. And it's a guy who has been producing 2D figures for the likes of D&D. So, and I did it at the level where you get the laser cut files for it.
Oh, cool.
Now, it's a bit of a pain trying to download all this stuff, and it's why I've never ended my subscription, because I'm like, I want to get them all and then end it. But I think I might try and sort that over the weekend and maybe print some of them out, because they'd be kind of interesting to use. Like if I mix and match that with Untold to kind of like generate the adventures, and then use the Rangers of Shadowkeep rules to actually resolve the combat or the tests that happen. I think they'd be kind of an interesting combo together.
Cool. All right, I've got the busiest story, 9 to 7. So you get the freebie. So you can either grab the divination station, you can get the Red Mountain Bard, or you can get yourself some cash money.
Tough call.
And apparently the Exodus is Exodus Paris Nouveau, a dystopian party game designed by Martin Wallace.
I've never been a big fan of his stuff.
And that's okay.
I know I'm not in the category for most people.
I'm a fan of the fact that the copy of Study in Emerald that I have downstairs that's been signed by him is like worth 120 quid.
So I have a Study in Emerald as well. Is it the
first edition?
Yeah. Pedro bought it for me.
All right, what are we doing? Two commons, one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
I'll flip this out.
Shuffle. All right, what we got today, man?
Yeah, so our event is the Day of Gratuity. The good-loving deity Mammon is raining coins from the sky, honoring those taking the initiative in their money-making endeavors. This day, whenever a manager starts a sale, they also gain 1 gold.
And you can take that gold immediately.
Yeah. When you begin the sale.
Yeah. Nobody will believe you say that your favorite designer is Michael Fox. Not even Michael Fox's favorite designer is Michael Fox. That's not how it goes. Okay. Rory, you started the final sale, so you will go first. So look at some of these things that are available.
Ooh, there's nice stuff today.
Yeah. Shrine of the Kaiju again. The Ghoul, your favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, I need stock though. I'm gonna go for the Phoenix Den. Paying 4 to get that.
I'm going to spend a 2 on the short sword. Like a so.
I will pay 4 to get this done.
I was thinking of
That's
going
a lot
there.
of money.
All right, I'm going to busy my Winter, the Crystal Alchemist, and have a look at one of these. Whoop. Did you see that?
I did. Shuffle,
Okay.
shuffle, shuffle. Just stick it on the bottom of the deck. You can just use the shift key, Michael.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, I'm going to look at this one.
Yeah.
Don't push F. Hmm.
Can I look?
Yep, you're good. Okay. Well, with that in mind, I will start a sale to this one. All right, so it's a Wayfinder. 7 coins. They're looking for martial and exotic items. Start a sale. Take my free coin. Reds and greens, reds and greens. Let's do that bunch. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 5.
That's 5. Yep. No, actually, that's 4 because they're a ranger and
Ranger.
that's a fighter's guild. Yeah.
Sorry, 4, 5, 6.
I will allow it.
Really? Yeah. So that's 8. Isn't it? Oh, 7. Sorry.
7 coins. Yeah, they've got 7 max.
Yeah, so 7. Gained them. I gained a token. And I had a card in there, which after checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck. You may buy it or banish it.
Cool.
I'm kind of relying on getting a lot of cards from the top of the deck. I'll totally buy it. So
it's a good one.
4. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I started that sale, so it's over to you. Aqua, if your 6-year-old likes the tiny cars, you should try Downforce.
So I think that's potentially a hard one for a 6-year-old though to work out.
I think they'd be able to do the racing bit pretty well. I mean, like if you're just playing as opposed to playing to win, they'd be able to do the racing bit pretty well.
It's actually, do you know what could work bizarrely? I was just looking at it over the weekend. Is Gaslands? If you like use other cards for it, but because it's like it's moving and dice rolling, it's a lot more straightforward. And I suppose you could hack the rules a little bit. I know there are templates and stuff, but they'd learn about measurement as part of playing the game. Because you've got the little you pick the tile, how far you want them, the marker, how far you want them to move, and then you roll the dice and resolve it. So that you could simplify some of that to just be the racing around with the cars, and you could kind of use existing cars that you have as well. They don't necessarily have to be big, fancy, weaponized ones.
It'd be.
So, sorry, I lost track there. So I should have got the one for actually initiating the sale.
Yeah. Grab yourself another coin.
Right. That's all resolved. So that's for me then, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's your turn. Yeah.
Okay. Banish stock. Oh no, I don't do that yet.
You're gonna buy the eyewear. You're gonna buy the potpourri.
I'm gonna. It's whether I go all in. You've got the discount on that one as well, so I think I should probably buy that. So I'm going to spend 2 to get that one there.
Okay. Well, I might as well spend the 3 to get the potpourri. Drag that into hand. Okay. Back over to you.
Okay, I'm going to use that. Banish the stock from my hand. Just one of them.
Banish.
Yeah, but actually, I don't want to get rid of that one because I don't want that color. I want to get better ones of these. So do that. Of course, it is going to be, but I can still buy it. I think it's buy or banish. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'll just pay the 3. I didn't mean to take all them. Take that into my hand.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start another sale, so I'll keep the token. And I'm going to sail to Boulder, the guild champion. 8 coins, reds are doubled, and then there's also blue. So, definitely going to play out that. All right, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doubled makes 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I'll take my coin as well. You coming? You coming for me?
Yeah, totally am. So 6.
That'd be 8, actually.
Sorry, 8. And I'm going to discard this to make it 16.
Cool.
17. 18, 19, 20.
Cool. I am going to use my follower of Mammon. Banish a stock being sold by any manager. Manager gains gold from the supply equal to the stock's current sell price.
And then
so
card is
say goodbye to your moth silk garb.
So I gain
4.
Oh yeah.
Banished.
Yeah.
Banished, my friend. Equal to the current sell price, which was 6. So you're making decent cash out of it.
Yeah, actually, I remember that was one of the cards we argued over because it used to be the buy price, and that was just not good enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you can have that one.
Very generous of you.
Well, I did actually have that as well, but hey.
All right. Well, you get 2 coins from Boulder anyway, so that's not too awful.
My main thing is getting you to sell cards, to use cards.
So I get 8. Just the 1, please. There we go. 3 and 4. Oh. Voila. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I'm going to use their ability.
To banish some stuff. Nice.
Yeah, what do I have though? Oh, hang on. I don't really actually have that much. I'll banish both of these.
Mm-hmm.
And do I reveal it or just add?
Or what does it say?
Add.
Yeah, so you're going to show it.
Okay, and then I flip that card.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll start the final sale. It is the Draconic Executive. Don't buy anything, and you get the 7 coins off of them. So my opening bid is all of my cards, which is not a lot. So that's 5.
Okay. Sorry, I need to get back. So that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
6.
That is all yours.
So I'll take him. He's 7. That's worth 7. And I do get to sorry, just gonna resolve this. So I'll get my 7 first.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My head is weird. I'm losing track of what I'm doing. I get the bonus token. And then I have the after checkout, reveal the top card.
Yep, so.
Oh, had you got it there out?
Yeah, sorry, I'll stick it there. Nobody saw it.
Yeah, but yours is probably better.
Log.
Do I want that? Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I get my bonus because I'm not buying off the top.
If it's not in the queue, you don't get the bonus. So you can't even pay for it by banishing a card. You have to pay for it with cash only.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of after checkout games. This when buying from the top of the deck. So do I want it? I don't know if I want it. He's not great. I mean,
I think it's better having stock in your hand than it is having cash in your.
Oh no! I know that, but I'm also trying to thin down because I don't know when it's going to come back up. Okay, I'll take it. Okay.
All right. So again, I started that sale, so it's back over to you.
I think that fixture might actually do me some good.
Okay. I'm going to hire Samuel.
Of course you will.
1, 2, 3.
I'm saying I should probably have hired him just to keep you away from him.
Possibly. All right, so that's end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Tidy up time.
So I'm going to discard that.
I'm not going to repay for that stuff.
So I could let us know. We're just the only thing we're doing really with this game is we've included more thieves in the deck to see how they function.
Yeah.
I think the thing we'd really need to do is really do a 4-player game to get the ratio of adventures, unique to commons.
Uh-huh.
I will pay for, I think, to rehire my staff.
5 and 4 and 8 is 17. 7 and 7 and 7 is 21. So I get the bonus this time around. All right, so we've got the Shrine of the Kaiju, which was available. It's worth 4 coins. for the Ether Slush Fountain, which is always nice for the extra +1. Mishka, start of your turn, you can flip a Starfall fixture card face up again.
Should actually be handy for winter.
Yeah, you could use them twice in a day.
Twice.
I do like the +1 from the fountain,
Yeah.
but I also like the fact that the Kaiju Shrine's worth like 4 coins.
Yeah, so you're getting the free 4 money.
Yeah, I'm going to go for that, I think.
And you get to bring, if you've got good stock, it's a good one
to
bring it back in.
All right. So that's 2 days done.
I'll do these if you want to do the customers.
Okay. So again, it's 1 and 2, yeah?
Yes.
Sorry. 1 unique, 2
yeah. Common.
Okay.
So Acrosolis is asking, does it shift the balance a bit? Well, I mean, the introduction last week of the idea of busying the staff to check made a difference. And I think then also the fact that we're kind of prepping the customer deck each day or the adventurer deck each day so that it's ramping up in terms of the potential money you can earn is controlling the game a little, probably psychologically. Because so I actually spent the last few days going back over all of the reviews, capturing quotes to put up on Amazon. So I was kind of reading the positive and the negative comments on the game, and the strongest one is always that I don't know what items to buy for dealing with the customers, and that the staff are overvalued. They don't buy them because they don't get the use from them, which I just don't fathom at all. Like, we've always, like, to me, the staff and the fixtures are what mitigate the randomness of the stock. Like, if you can't be certain. So, yeah, I think the ability to look at the cards allows you a degree of control over what stock you'd want to buy. But I think it's really about investing in the stock and the staff to help you control, because you've got characters that allow you to change the type of stock, to cancel someone else's stock. That's where the real value comes into it. And I don't know whether it's a difference in just... I think we talk a lot about this game, the psychology of it.
There's a lot of perception elements in here.
Yeah, like... There's that big thing of you can seem like you're falling behind when you're not. And it's the same thing, I think, with not seeming like you have the wrong items to sell. It's a perception thing. And a lot of what we're trying to do is actually just shift people's perception of what's happening without necessarily massively changing the rules in the game.
All right. Over to you, by the way. So I grabbed the Nightmare Catcher.
Okay. It would really help if I was paying attention to what stock I've been buying. Is that a Tamlin? No, that's an Evaldi. Oh, and there's some. So even that alone, there's 2 Evaldi out there. But I'm mostly Tamlin. I actually have no Evaldi items.
You can start that collection now.
I know, and you've got that. The other 2 are pretty good. So I'd also buy that for 1 less. I think I'm going to have to do that. What did I just do? No, I need to take 1. Sorry, rather than pay 6. Pay 5, take 1. No. Oh, man. My brain is not working at the moment. I put in 5. And I take 2 back.
Yes, because you get that good discount.
So yeah, if anyone spots me cheating, it's not intentional. Just please tell me I've misdrawn or something.
Well, I'm going to spend 2 because I also get the magic discount. Right, the gauntlets, over to you.
That one.
So the 2 fixtures are both discount based. Oh, we didn't do a thing for the day. Sorry, man. One sec. For each manager, reveal 1 card from the stock deck from poorest to richest. Each manager adds a revealed card to their hand.
Was
How much money have you spent?
Richest at the time?
I think you were. I've spent.
So it's been 3, 6.
I have spent 2. So I would have had 11, and you would have had 12.
13, yeah.
I mean, they're both pretty good. Yeah, that's going to happen.
You're taking that one? Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, let's tap Samuel and have a look at this one. Ooh, okay. Going to start a sale here. No, swindler. When revealed, manager with busiest store flips down their face.
Did you look at the other 2 and then go for that one?
No, I looked at one of them.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, you are the busiest store, so you have to.
Son of a, because there was a particular thing I wanted to do. Oh. Messed up my plan.
Oh. All right, let's sell some stuff to this swindler, this nasty boy.
I don't want to.
Green and blues. I don't like him. Right. We'll do that. So that is 6, 7 total.
He's got what, 4 gold?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think you can have him.
Okay. Let's throw 1 onto the stack. Take a 5 back like so. All right. Cool. Done. Over to you.
Let's see, what was that worth? That was 4. Yeah, I don't want to be getting rid of that one. Okay, I'm going to use that effect to look at the top part of the stockpile.
Uh-huh.
Do I want that? Okay, I will throw out my Dragonberry Blast.
Uh-huh. So that's 2 actions.
Yeah, I'll start a sale. Though I probably should have taken that first.
You still could.
Yeah. But I don't want to actually put it over anything.
Uh-huh.
So
that's understandable.
Yeah, so I'm going to start selling this cute little thing.
All right, so it's another squire.
Mm-hmm. So I've got 2. I'll go for that. So that's 4.
6.
You can have it.
Okay, I'll take it. So that gets me 5 coins. Just 5 coins, not 5 plus another 2 or 3. And then you get a second action, which I'm assuming is going to be the on sale. All right. Zephyr, the Abyss Walker.
Ooh.
4 coins.
Yeah, gain a fixture, staff, or stock of your choice on the Abyss.
What's it going to be?
You've got 2 cards.
I do.
So that's 3.
3?
Yep.
That's all yours. I got literally no reds in my hand at all.
Okay, so that's exactly what I need to get the money from it. So I gain that. I gain 4.
Let me drag this pile over there for you.
So there's that sword you made me get rid of. I could get an ether slashing machine. I think I want my item though back.
Yeah, your moth silk garb.
Was that the one?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll just see what else. Ooh, there's a sentinel.
No, there isn't. Red Man
No,
garb.
a sentinel with a bard. Yeah. I think I'll take that back.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tidy up. Like so. Up in the top corner. All right. So that was your second action done.
And we finished selling for the day.
Yeah. So we have no more people to sell to. Now, do I want to hire somebody else or? No, I'm going to pass.
Okay, I'm going to discard that to gain 3. 1, 2, 3. So then, could have done that. No, but the card wasn't great actually. So that's fine.
Draw 3. And okay, numbers wise, 5, 10, 15. I got 23.
Oh, sorry.
I believe you've got higher than that yet. You got 25.
I was on 21. Yeah, so I should be on 25 now.
Okay. So I get free pickings.
You get to add out. Yeah, you didn't add anything extra yet, did you?
No, not yet. Mystery box, Worker of Nights.
Mystery box is nice.
Mystery box is nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of Winter and take the mystery box. That'll be okay. All right. Get rid of those. My stock rat that I normally would go for every single time, I ignore completely. All right, so now we're on 1 common and 2 uniques. Like so. Several suits gets picked up again. And there he is, everybody's favorite Blue Mountain Sentinel.
Oh, sorry. No, just complete. I thought of something. You know the way I've been reading Sex Criminals, the amazing book by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. I kind of shared that online because the series finished with episode 69. They jumped they jumped ahead, I think, from issue 36 or something.
Yeah.
30 to 69. And it was like years later what they'd all been doing. And they had an epic letters page at the end, which is like one of the best things. Like I've learned so much just by reading the letters page in the back. But I posted it and I noticed, so I can't, shared it on Facebook going, this is amazing comic, and I've just finished reading it. 0 likes, zero reaction to it. And yet if I put a picture up of like the minis from Test of Honor or my sourdough, people are responding. So I'm really curious, is it just because of the title that people are like steering away, or I'm wondering if Facebook is kind of filtering it?
Oh, it's sort of like it's been shadowed.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is filthy stuff you cannot do a share of. Saint asks, by the way, are all the card references to things I should get, like the Blue Mountain guy? I mean, there's some D&D references throughout things.
Yeah, I don't get them all.
But yeah, a lot of them are just in the universe that DigiSprite created. So yeah, it's all good. And what does this mean, Ken?
Is that because no, you did the screen grab of Michael.
I mean, admittedly, it is a highly, I was going to say, emotionally charged image. Powerful images. You get to go first, then. Oh, you said Facebook won't let you show filth. And yet, here I am. Oh, by the way, day 4. Each manager can banish stock from their hand instead of paying the cost.
Ooh, get in there. So the one I actually want. Well, I think I know exactly which one I need to go for.
I'm going to assume the eyewear. You're loving the eyewear. You're here for the banishments.
Well, getting it from the top of the deck. Yeah, but like the Philosopher's Stone, I buy it for 4. I think it doesn't. So I'm going to banish that and buy the Philosopher's Stone. It's the Evaldi stuff I was talking about, but there's only one there.
Oh yeah, because you got the you got the books and stuff. Yeah, I will banish that.
Yeah, Ken, this whole thing of like you want someone to be your friend. There's a trade-off. You have to control how often you make fun of them. There's a fine line. Myself and my friend Bren just cross that all the time. So like we know we're friends, but we just give each other a hard time. We can't help but do it when we're talking to each other.
This sounds familiar. Back to you as well, by the way.
That's only going to cost me 2.
Yeah, the cookies are still in transit, Ken. Last seen in County Laois, which is further away than Dublin, but...
What round are we on? 4?
It's around 4, yes, Thursday.
I don't think there's any point in getting a second one of them. This is probably crazy, but I'm going to pay... Is it just for stock?
Just stock, yeah. So I'm going to do a quick check on the progress of biscuits and stuff.
Actually, I'm going to do 2. So I'm going to get my value first.
Yeah, our post has left and passed Port Laois Mail Centre, County Leash. There you go.
Okay. Up to you, Michaels.
All right, let's get rid of this Wanderer's Cloak and grab the Idol.
Okay, so I was waiting until there was no more stock there. So I'm going to spend 2 to hire that, but it is going to mean me banishing. So I'm kind of giving up 2.
No worries. I mean, yeah, you want to protect yourself, so. And Sam, well, will be sleeping this day. Okay, so Byzium and C. Let's see who this is. Okay. I will start a sale here. All right, it's Oro, the Forest's Fang. Good for those who have rangers. At this point, you have a whole 1 and I have a whole 0. 10 coins in pocket, likes red, really likes green. Well, let's kick in then with 11.
I'm trying to think what I want to do. Oh, man.
All right, I believe in you. You can do it.
No.
No?
I can do 11. I'll take a gamble. Okay, because, hey, I'm that kind of guy. No, I don't really want to do that, though. Do I want to gamble that? What's he worth? 10.
10 coins. Like, I'll have to bump up stuff if I'm going to sell them.
Yeah. You can take it.
Okay. Sure?
Yeah.
Then I will keep them. So I get 9 coins for it. And Labum. Okay, man, back over to you. So yeah, I now have the busiest store.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use the Bonsai of Knowledge. To just... Okay, put that back there. And then I will exhaust them. Let's look at these 2.
What are you looking at both of them?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I know which one. I know what one of them is. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, I wasn't going to go for that one. Just to be fair, so we both know, because I was going to go. Well, actually, I don't know which one you saw, but I'm assuming you did.
I will tell you, I saw the thief.
Yeah, I figured you did. So 10 reds. So Marshall and eggs, magical.
So red's doubled, and magic is also pretty nice.
So I have. Hang on. So I'm gonna take that.
Mm-hmm.
And that. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
That it? You're going to throw more in? Oh, more
7.
coming. Okay. 12. Can you do it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't make me high enough. That only brings me to.
It's okay to say you can't do it, Rory. It's fine.
No, I'm just trying to get the timing.
Uh-huh.
I'll throw that out. So that becomes 8, and 7 is 15.
So I am currently on 12. Wonder what you're going to do, Rory. $18.
That's not really worth my while. Because I have to get rid of that. Man. Did this all wrong because I have that card that allows you to discard the highest value stuff, and I was trying to avoid getting into that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8 is 15. What do you want? 18.
18, yeah.
Actually, I am going to cancel that effect.
Okay. So that cancels the effect. It doesn't stop the card being played.
Yeah.
So that puts me to 15, which is what you were on previously.
No, I'm in. Yes. You have to go higher.
Which I cannot do. So that is all yours.
I mean, I like him, but I'm not going to give him that much money. More stuff. Get to 10.
Ken's partner Sam has asked if Rory is having a bad AP tape today.
Yeah. I question my judgment.
Do you know what? I'm going to chuck a couple of these 5s back, and I'll busy a credit card.
You know what? I'm actually going to bizarrely, I'm going to throw that in.
Oh, because he'll give you the banish ability. Yeah.
So I'll do that, and I'll pay the 3. kind of like a net balancing it.
All right. So you started that whole extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's over to me again. 33. I'm just trying to work out busiest. $35 to you. Okay, I will start the sale for the final thief. Manager with the busiest store flips down their highest cost staff card. That's you by 2. And I want reds and blues. Well, I might as well throw all in. So
It's funny. Out of principle, I don't want to sell to the thief. You little
10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can have them.
I'm fine with that. It's just like I might as well sell.
Yeah, no, I had like this. I had this philosopher's stone. I'm like, I want to tie it onto a piece of string, like in Top Cat. So he walks out the door, and then I like yank it back out of his hand.
That does make me the busiest store by 2, though. So you will get the bonus on this round.
Cool. I'll take that.
So as we do a little bit of a tidy up. Well, free actions first.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, I might actually. I don't want to keep my sentinel. Do I want the slushy fountain?
See you later, Aqua.
I'm going to hire staff.
Okay.
See you later. I'm not going to, because I don't have any basic stock on my hand to trigger that effect. And I don't want that one. No, I'm okay.
All right. I will also pass. So now it's tidy up time. I'm going to discard that slime.
I'm going to get rid of this one. And I will pay 3 higher than. And draw.
Okay. So your freebies, Rory. You can have any of those or 3 coins.
I'll take the bard.
Okay. Get rid of them. And let's do our last day. All right, so this is 3 uniques, yeah?
Yes. No, well, see, I think we've gone back.
Sorry, it's 2 uniques and a common. That was it. Because there was 3 commons, 1 unique and 2 commons, 1 unique and 2 commons, 2 uniques and 1 common, 2 uniques and 1 common. That's it. How's that working for you? All right. So final day items: chainmail, the grumpy grimoire, dragon roll, very good. The hungry soul blade. Indeed.
And 2 scrying pools.
I get to kick off the day, but first, deal an additional adventurer into the queue. Let's go another unique. So I'm just going to have to shuffle these up again.
So that's a bit I need to clarify in the rules.
Well, that you get to choose.
Yeah, but who gets to choose? It's like
Well, it's always the person who's got the token is the person who's supposed to read out the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say they get to make the call on which one it is. It's an easy way of making it. Like, let's be honest, most people are going to go for the unique.
Well, I think you'd just say add an extra unique.
Okay.
Well, then again, if it comes out early in the game, you don't necessarily want that.
Yeah. True. Okay. I've got the discount on magic, so I'm going to spend 3 to change to buy this grimoire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to use my bonsai. Look at the top card here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I should be buying Vanity. See about the other grimoire, which is going to give you the Hungry Soul Blade bonus. Spend 3.
Yep, surprising nobody. I will be buying the Hungry Soul Blade.
Okay. Let's see what I have here. Okay. I'm going to just jump in.
Ooh, Robin Hart. When revealed, the richest manager gives 4 coins to the poorest manager.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I got 21, so that's yours, and I'll just take that back. And they will buy anything from you, and they have 8 coins in their pocket, so decent. Are you happy to sell to this thief, Rory? Because you know they gave you money.
Yeah, exactly. So that's 4. 7.
Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes 10.
You can have it.
Okay.
So my thinking is you're down to 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think any of them give you a bonus. No.
Nothing
like as in
the sale.
Bonus, yeah.
All right, so I get them. I get 8 coins. 1, 2, 3. That goes back on the stack. Okay. Then it is my turn So I'm going to buy that dragon roll for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in my hand? Okay.
I'm going to use my ability to just look at... Oh. Sorry, my camera's gone weird. So look at the top card of this. Yeah. And then I will begin a sale here. Oh my gosh.
All right, shoplifter, busiest store, which I think is definitely me,
Still you.
reveals their hand and discards their highest quality stock. All right, so I get boned on this one. If you want to have a look at the screen, you'll see it.
Oh yeah. Right, so it's your.
It's my grimoire. So that gets removed.
But it's just discarded though.
Yeah. It's not banished, thankfully. Okay. So you start that sale. So again, I assume that you're going to be entirely fine selling to this one because it hurt me.
Yeah. I'll give him that. Corian chainmail.
So that's a whole 4. Yeah, let's have it. It's all good.
Okay, so do I want to do that? I don't think it's worth doing. So I have that option to reveal top card of the stock deck and buy it or banish it.
Uh-huh.
No, because I'm already getting my money from this, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You've been collecting the Thieves Guild, Michael.
Yeah, I know. There's no freaking bonus for him, is there?
Yeah.
Who designed this?
I think that was one of the things we realized too late in the development of it, how we could have done that with the Thieves.
Okay.
So I have to keep him to counter him.
Uh-huh.
Or that. Trusting I have enough stock.
But not both.
I might do. I have a pretty good hand. I'm holding more cards than you are.
I'm going to spend 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me 2 change. Get rid of that.
I'm going to buy the Worker of the Night. Oh.
I can hire protection as well, Rory. I can hire a doorman if I need to.
Okay, well then I will. This is getting messy. I'm going to pay 3. Oh, actually, no. Before I get rid of that, I'm going to look at the top card of this deck. And I will. I do? Banish him to buy this.
Okay.
And I have to pay 4 for it.
Yeah. So.
And it's going.
Oh no! If you're buying it off the top of the deck,
do I get that bonus as well?
Yeah. It costs you 1 less because you've got your credit card.
Yeah.
But what will you get rid of?
Well, I'm going to get rid of the lowest value one. Even though the other one is less use to me, but it's.
All right.
Who says staff is useless?
Yeah, it's true. All right, I'm going to start a sale. Blue Jay and Grey Owl. I was about to say a very bad word there. All right, so after next checkout, you may not make an offer to the next adventurer revealed this day. They want red, they want green.
But then again, we have. Okay, yeah. Okay, your go.
Well, I'm going to grab that for one thing. I want reds and greens. Is it? All right, 4.
You can have it.
Okay, that gives me 7 money.
Mm-hmm.
Like so. And then I'm going to use the Blue Mountain Sentinel to deactivate the ability.
But is it react?
It's a react after checkout.
Okay.
So I will use them to stop it from happening.
Okay.
Okay. Back over to you.
But at least you don't have your counter.
True. Don't have the counter.
So I will. What do we got? Okay.
All right, time here, Forest Princess. After checkout, each manager may flip face up 1 staff or fixture card in their store.
That's the closest to a maniacal laugh I've heard coming out of you.
Oh, I am here for the free rebuff of my Sentinel. I am here for it.
No, he's gone, actually. He's banished. I just picked the wording. Yeah.
No. All right, he's gone.
No. Do I get to do my maniacal laugh now?
Yeah, go for it. Michael seems broken, says Sam.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today.
It's weird hearing Michael happy. Nice, but weird.
Okay, so I'm starting that sale.
You are? Yeah.
I'll take that. I will take that. So I'm on 2. I will do this. Choose stock type. All stock you are selling becomes that type. So all of my magical will become exotic. So that's 6, 7, 8.
So if I flip that, that's going to become green. So that's 12.
So that's 7, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, you can have that.
Okay, and that allows me on checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck. Ah, hell yeah, I'll buy that. And then at the end, you can flick up a staff or fixture. So I'll do that.
Yep, done.
And 8, 4, 5. Yeah, that's more than enough. So I'll get the 8 from there. Okay. 2 Michaels.
All right, so this will be my last action of the game. Let's think. So I'm just doing some horrifying maths in my head. All right. I'm going to use Samwell.
You're going to take out one of mine or one of yours?
If I take out one of yours, you're just going to stop it. I think that's just going to give it away. All right. I'm just going to say, all right, we'll take out Master Palmer.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I think this is just going to give you more money, to be honest, because you've got Ilaria.
Yeah, so I'm not going to block it.
All right, so yeah, let's go all in then with my 9 million cards. And then I'll flip that, and it is 13.
Okay. So I'll go 1. No, which one don't I do? Two, 3.
So that's 5.
4, 5. Yeah. Flip that to make that
unsurprising.
Oh, no, actually, no. I'll make green. No, I'll make that blue. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the making that red is the easiest thing to do because then that'd be worth fortune. All right, all yours. So you get a whole extra bunch of money.
Extra 10. What's the react? Add 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to cancel it, and then I was like, "Oh, hang on! I actually have some decent cards in here."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anything that I brought out, nothing would have been of any use.
No.
All right.
Final action. Oh, my final action then?
There is no final action at the end of the. No, there isn't. Once the final sale's been done.
No, there's no help from
Oh, there's no help. Yeah. Okay,
So
go
I'm
for
going
it.
to discard that to gain another 3.
Cool. And that is everything.
Thank you, Mr. Sentinel. Bard, we didn't need you, but you looked pretty.
All right. So I get a whole 0 bonus from the Forest Fang. Yeah, I get a whole 0 bonus from all of my stuff. This is going to be, I believe, an ass kicking.
I had a lot more basic stuff in there than I thought. Oh, no, stop putting it in. I'm trying to see, there's no Tamlin stock. Or Rivaldi.
All right. Zoom in here, make some space. That's that. Ten. Them. I've got these as well, of course. I forgot about them. Another 10.
Sorry, this is really messy. Nope, stop doing that.
Okay. That is not a bad score,
What'd
but
you
I
get?
guarantee that you've beaten me significantly.
So Master Parma, I get 2 for every other fighter. So that's 1.
So that's an extra 2.
2. So that's 4.
No, you've only got one other fighter.
Oh yeah, sorry. Right. I was mistaken the Ranger. Okay. And then that was it actually. So then for Vivaldi, 2 for other Vivaldi stock. I only had 2 others.
Okay, so that's an extra 4.
That was a lot of work for nothing. 4. Okay. So that's all in that pool. So 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 24, 26, 8, 32, 35, 39, 42, 5, 48, 52, 6,
56 plus your cash.
66, 76. So that would be 80.
That gets you to 80.
89.
89, not bad. I got 70.
Oh, and if you hadn't let me win that, it would have been 70 to 79. Still pretty close.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
Like
Thanks,
there were
Ken.
there were a couple of little elements in there that there were definitely I should not have just activated the thing on the last one, which would have kept you 10 points down. You pulling your moth silk garb out of the abyss as well pulls you another 5 back, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty good. But considering I just had a bunch of thieves, I'm pretty happy with that. Actually, I think that's a higher score than I had on Monday as well.
So that was there's a lot of stuff I didn't fight for, but because of the thieves. So I think they kind of they did rein in the difference.
Yeah,
a little bit, I think. Yeah, like I prefer when it's those closer numbers than it being,
I think for a 2-player game, 70 to 89 or 79 if I hadn't just done it for the giggles at the end. That's an entirely fine score. I think that's a pretty decent range. So
I was like 90 the last time, I think. It was pretty high.
Yeah, I think that was. Excuse me. I think that went up. I think that went pretty good. So yeah, it's still interesting. When you busy one of your members of staff and then have them actually look and see, oh, is that useful for me or not? And if it is a thief, it's like, oh.
Yeah, I noticed the difference is if I can get a cheap one member of staff early, I'll use them in the earlier rounds. But otherwise, I'm keeping them until later when I know there's more higher value customers coming and I want to get the right ones.
I think I should probably stop holding on to Samuel suits till the end, because it's pretty much guaranteed that you're gonna get a Sentinel and hold on to it just to cover yourself.
Not necessarily. I mean, I kind of figured I would have had enough to deal with you. Because I also had the Bard. So I kind of figured, well, I can push it up if I need to win it back.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, a review comment was saying it's not fair that they steal a customer. Like, the customer is actually not worth anything to you after you've sold to them, unless they
have
giving
a
you a
bonus
bonus
at the end of the game. Yeah. Like, they're not stealing a customer. You've already made your money from them, hopefully. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just responding to the conversation in the chat. It's actually the chat that's causing it. I've been trying. I've been trying not to say it, but it's gotten too much.
You bore me, children. You bore me. All right, cool. So we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you, as always. Thank you for the game, Rory, and for kicking my ass as usual. And I will be back this evening on my own channel at Idle Michael, and we will all play second chance, and it'll be lovely. Dunstan's starting soon. Dunstan goes forth. So we'll probably all just jump over him and say hello to him. But yeah, we will see you later. Have a good one. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll hit the end broadcast button now.